So I've hit the record button. I want to say thank you everyone watching the VOD. And welcome back to Skyrim. We're going to launch the game now, and no doubt we'll have a bit of difficulty getting it playing and displaying, because I remember there was a few things last time, but it's been a week and so I've forgotten how it all worked. I also was encountering some performance issues. Those issues will persist because I've done absolutely nothing because I took a week off. So we'll still have the frame rate drags and stuff. I don't think they're too bad, but it's just a quirk of the original Skyrim because this isn't even special edition. Hello Sundog, welcome in, how are you? It is nice to see you. So we're going to flip onto the screen here, and then we're going to play this game here, which is the Skyrims. Oh, can I move you guys over there? Or clutch. Okay, let's see how this works. Because I also need it not to kill the chat in the background. I think we're fine. Although, I forgot to unplug my controller, so it's defaulted to that. So let's take that out. Right, okay, good. Okay, good. Yes. Hi, Tiber. Welcome in. Hi, Mookie. Welcome in, everybody. How are you both? Hope you've had a good week. Okay, so we're here. We're vampires. What has he got? Oh, no. Oh, dear. So my original plan was to speak to Luther Harkon and go through the stuff that we learned last time again, because I've forgotten all of it. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Well, we've got red eyes. Can you see that now? We've got red eyes. Are you running any mods? Not a single one. Nope. This isn't even enhanced edition. This is the original Skyrim, the very original, with no mods. This is vanilla as you can possibly get. Would you like to? I'd like to have a chat before. I like to play with my food. Delightful. Delightful. All right. So. Okay. This is a weird Twilight sequel. Well, it's better. We got skulls and bones piled in corners because we can't dump them into the sea, apparently. Seems a bit silly. Okay, so right, I was hoping to do all that tutorial stuff again because I've forgotten everything he told me. There is a form that we can turn into. Let's go into our magic menu. And powers and vampire lord, and we're going to favorite that. Okay, we'll favorite all these, not the improved sight. We'll favorite berserker region. Well, that isn't favorited already. Okay, and we've got. So I know that he noted, he mentioned magicka, you know, when you, oh look, night sucker. So we've got sneaking, we've got illusion spells. Yes, at least we're not going to get diseased anymore. Resistance to frost, resistance to poison, that's kind of cool. Oh, I've got a weakness to fire. Excellent. So, in Morrowind, there were different schools of vampire, different houses or whatever, and you could join the one that enhanced your special abilities. So, you know, you basically had a magic one, a sneaky one, and a warrior one, and the warrior one enhanced your warrior abilities, and that's what I would like. And this is just like, you're just a vampire. You get what we give you. We're going to Q. And then down here we got Vampire Lord, and then we press Z. Yep, okay. And when we're in this, the dorky mode, we get this special skill tree. Like, I don't... So this is, I guess, where you can then hone into the 3 things I just mentioned, right? Can conjure a vampire... a gargoyle? I guess not really, then. Pull a creature to you from a distance. Do choking damage once it's close. Detect all creatures, even dwarven automatons. Automatons. Okay, so no, it's not really. But this is where we're gonna go, I think. No, I can't get any of these. So when we level up, does anybody know? Can we we put skill points into either this or the regular skills, right? I think. I think that's how it's gonna work. Also, we get other stuff. Oh no, wait. That was the wrong button. Can I get into first person? Oh, I've grabbed the chat again. Forgot that happened. F, R. I can't go into first person as a vampire. Hello, Elder James. How are you doing? I believe vampire perks like werewolf perks are separate to skill base. I know they're separate, but if I level up, do I have to put them in one or the other? How do I land? Can't remember how to do anything. Yeah, this is a magicka thing. I honestly don't think we'll be using vampire stuff that much. And there's a way to land, but I forget what it is. No, can't remember. Can't remember. Let's just... That's kind of neat, I guess. Can we get up there? No. You get people and get vampire points for that? Okay. Alright.
Please. No more.
This is who we can practice on. Whoops. Oops. Alright, let's not be a vampire anymore. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh. How do I do anything? I don't know how to do Skyrim. Oh, there we go. There we go. There you go. Back. Good as new. Okay. Yeah, let's just be an orc. I did. Right. Playing with my food. It's true. I did. So now I'm... Recede as I feed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Similar to the werewolves getting perks through corruption of hearts. It's not a one-to-one conversion either. Just drink blood regularly to earn vampire perks. Okay. All right. I will. I shall just drink blood on occasion. Oh, that's where you can check the bats thing out. Okay. So if there's any gaps like this, we can turn into vampire and use bats. That's kind of cool. But you know what's even cooler? Hammers and axes. Oh! Oh. Never mind. Alright, so. The quest log. How are you doing, James? How's the family and stuff? You doing alright? Alright, no, it's not here, apparently. It's here? Quests. Okay. The Bloodstone Chalice. Ooh, good timing, I know, wasn't it? Just Harkon has asked me to speak with Garan Merethi, telling him simply it is time. I have to tell him it's time. I remember that. Okay. All right, lovely. Hi, doggy. Hi, go, doggy. Hello, I can talk to you. Apparently.
Do you need anything, Baron? I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long.
I know, I'm trying to listen to that.
No, I don't need anything right now. Please, stop asking.
Yes, of course.
Ah! It's Thingamabobble. Thingamabobbadoodle. Hi, Thingy. Also known as... God, wait. Serena.
Do you need something?
Oh, I was hoping we could have a bit of a chat after our adventure, but apparently not.
Life here has many advantages. Don't you agree?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the face. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about the vampire being a good thing right now. Family's good. They're getting closer to putting up the house for sale and finally relocating to the UK. Whereabouts in the UK are you thinking about moving to?
I saw more than enough
Or is that not on the cards yet? It's sort of like one step at a time sort of thing.
Tired of it. I have never understood the Nord fascination with weapons. Magic is so much more versatile, don't you think?
I do not agree. Okay. Now you're going to tell me that the volume's too low, right?
Lord Hearken, remember your place. Now what is our Lord's wish?
Right, that's what you're going to tell me. It's too freaking quiet, right?
Enjoy yourself.
No idea yet, I mean. Okay, so let's see if I can Alt-tab out without anything breaking. So it's maxed in the game. Alright, Windows, what do you have to say? Can we turn Skyrim up? In the mixer. No, it's maxed in Windows as well. So why is Skyrim mixed in such a way that it's so freaking quiet no one can hear it? So I've got to turn it off in OBS. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Nice, Clink. Okay, come on. Come on, Skyrim. Come back to me. Come on, Skyrim. Come on. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Now?
I am above the petty
There we go.
squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Alright, got a message from Harkin.
Lord Hearken, remember your place.
Alright, it's...
Now what is our Lord's wish?
It is time.
Well, well. He wants the chalice then.
Can you, like, look at me when
Heard
you're...
of the Bloodstone Chalice?
No. No, Grumpus hasn't really heard of many things. Skyrim Extra Loud Edition, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. How you doing? I wouldn't even. Hello, Shadowhawk. Must be a really good book. Yeah, it's kind of ignorant though, right? I mean, okay. So you're a smart ass and you can do several things at once. You can read and hold a conversation. Now, it's true, Grumpus isn't the greatest conversationalist in the world, but still, you give me a bit of respect, maybe, right? I've joined your coven, and you can't even be bothered to look at me as we're talking about this fabled chalice. It kind of detracts away from how important it is. But anyway, I have never heard of it.
It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Hearken's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to it. Lord Hearken has never cared to use the chalice, relying...
Are we going back the way I just came? Is it the giant chalice that that was in the...
This is an intriguing change.
Do you need anything, Farron?
No, I guess it isn't. Okay.
Can I assist you? You know I live to serve.
No, I don't need anything right now. Please, stop asking.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Excuse us. I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
The chalice? Why?
What you up to, Garan?
Lord Hearken's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself. Our friend here has been ordered to fill the chalice.
That's me.
Really?
Indeed. He's off to Redwater Den.
Best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you.
Then Galmo and Orthiolf are Hearken's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite...
Do you need something?
...that you're taking the chalice.
Oh, here it is.
And here we are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the bloodspring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it.
Hello, philosopher.
Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through.
What?
Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
I bet I do, you know. I bet I can.
Soon he'd sent for both of
Hi.
us. How awkward for you.
Yes?
Seems weird how she doesn't really have anything to say to you. Like, oh, hi, welcome to our coven. Yeah, I'm glad I brought you here. How are you settling in? Nothing. It's gone? It's stolen! Someone's stolen the chalice! Do I have it? What would it be in? Miscellaneous. Yes, okay, I did. Of course I do. Now, can I drop it? No, I can't. Yeah, you cannot. You cannot drop the chalice. So, question, chat. I can't steal this either, right? I'm just curious about your thoughts about stuff. We gotta go. These guys are not gonna have anything interesting to say, are they? Right. The fact that I cannot drop important quest items in this game, is it, or you know, are games that do that generally? Is it a good or a bad thing? Because you know, I'm gonna use the obvious example. Morrowind. You can drop the orders you get from for Chaos Casadis, let's say. You can just drop it. Just drop the frickin' note accidentally, right? You can sell it as you're selling other stuff, and then you can lose it entirely, and you have you know, no real way of knowing where it is, right? Is that a good or it's a good thing? Yeah, it's a good thing, right? I prefer a system where you can ditch the items, but the game gives you a warning. Yes, okay, interesting. Right, it's bad. I hear before to carry junks. It's not important anymore. So it is important now, though, right? I'm gonna get rid of this. Leave it. And where are we going? No, I don't want this. I don't want it. I don't want that. Can we move it? Okay. So where are we going? Of course it's all the way back across the world. Of course it is. Couldn't be close, could it? I've already done it. One of the few side places I've been. I do remember going to a place that people are like, oh yeah, this is part of the expansion. Good, because I'm being an idiot. Yeah, so you should, yes, you should be able to drop it. I think the best solution would be to pop up warning says that you do it after. See, I think no whining, you lost it too bad. It's good because I can pin it, like I said. Okay, yeah. So a kind of a mix, a range of opinions there. Right. Well, I'm not gonna walk all the way frickin' there again. We can like, because if I was to not fast travel, I would have to go all the way around here to Solace again, which we can, you know, exactly the same journey we've just made a week ago, but you know, my character has just made it. But we could fast travel to Solitude and then use the cart to get to this place, Iverstead, right? And then just travel there. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So we'll skip this part of the journey. There's a mud crab or something, right? Not at all annoying. Yeah, well, that's what I found with most of Skyrim in general, though. Look, there is that there's no localization to any of the quests, and it just has you trips around all over the place looking for various things. And this is a, you know, a country, right? So it's a big area, apparently. I think it shrinks it when... Stop putting these everywhere. Right, okay, fine. Won't fast traveling kill you? Oh. Yes. Well, that would be unfortunate. But yeah, philosopher, that's a well, we
These
can.
vampires are becoming a real menace.
They just,
The gods gave you 2 hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
yeah, I also like how they do that. That's pretty cool. Well, there was a certain. It's certainly acknowledged that we've been in the sun. If we can't fast travel, this running's over. Well, end of stream. Very much. Indeed, FK.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Yes. Okay, maybe that's not the best thing to say
Need a ride?
about your own game.
Where do you want to go?
I don't think it will either. I forget which frickin' thing it was, though. Was it Falkreath? I think it was. Let me just check my map, sir. Sorry, I've forgotten what I'm doing. It was Iverstead. If we can't get to Iverstead, then we'll have to get to Riften.
I can take you to any of the hold
I
capitals.
don't think Iverstead's
Where do
there.
you want to go?
Yeah, it's not a capital. The one that furthest away is the cheapest. In fact, they're all ridiculously cheap considering the distance.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats?
3 of them just walked past.
I hear there's
A Khajiit. A Khajiit? You are not a horse? That's a lie. Okay. Right, can we... No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so we're just gonna go follow this lake until it's to the north of us, then just head north to it. Interesting how it's already cleared though. Hi Sage, hi Lodash. How are things? You guys good? First of all, we need to find this giant lake. Giant lake. It's over here. There it is. Okay. Stop. I shouldn't be over reliant on the map, really. You're okay? Okay. That's fine.
Yes.
You can be okay. It's okay to be okay. Hi, Adept. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah. So we're a vampire. That's a nice lodge. Wow. That's it, pretty much. Everyone had a good week? Yeah, again, I didn't stream for a week. I had a bit of time off. Speaking of time off, oh, I didn't mention, I've got next week off. Woo! Oh, hello. I've got next week off, everyone. Just wanted to let you know that. Damn it. So, we can do some longer streams. Get wrecked. Not today though, I'm just getting back into it. But yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I have quite a lot of leave left. So I've got the last week in March off as well. And I've got a couple of things I want to do. Reinstall Morrowind this week. That's the plan, as far as you guys are concerned. Yes, flee from me, troll. Oh. Someone I could maybe fight if he survives. Nice.
Need something?
You're a vampire's thrall? That's kind of handy. That's convenient. So 50-hour Morrowind modding stream. I mean, yes, that could happen. I'm not sure if I want that.
Yes?
So do I have to be in vampire form to eat? Yeah, I would not even. That's why I've got a week off to do it. It's not why I booked a week off, but I'm going to use the I'm going to use the sneak.
Yes?
He's not fussed at all. Sneak. Okay.
Yes?
No, I don't want. On sleeping people. Yes, yes, I know. Okay. Well, do you want to go to sleep then? Maybe, sir? Do you want to go night-night?
Yes?
Yes! Wow. All right. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you for the advice on that, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I've already been here. This has been done. I've already yeah. So So if we check the quest, they need to add the blood of a barrel vampire to deliver the chalice and back to him. Well, I guess we'll just find the spring first. Quite a large area. Which I've completely gutted already. It's so weird. Like, I did about 3 random dungeons when I did the main quest, and this just happened to be one of them. Which is a shame, really. But I guess that's just how it is. Vampire thralls, but I'll check on the way back out then. Thank you. Nice progression through various areas. I remember enjoying this, thinking it was a pretty where am I? Interesting dungeon, which is why I did it. I was like, oh, this is kind of different. And of course the reason it was different is because it's from the DLC. Kind of broke the mold a little bit with its different aspects and facets. And yes, oh, I can go sleep here though, if I so wished. Yep, all done. Whoops. Yep, vampires were around here. Look at me running around like I know where I'm going. Seems like I might be going the right way. Yeah, okay, good. Possibly. Oh. Oh, I got that as well. Ow! Oh! Right in the schnoz. Okay, alright. Yes, evil vampires dwelled here at one time until Grumpus visited. And then they'll no longer dwell here. No longer. We kind of said hello. We just Can't search that for some reason. So this, we've already, there we go, yeah. So we've already kind of like done a sixth of the DLC, I guess. Hey, okay, hang on. What about the vampire stuff? God's sakes, it's in this menu. I've been asked to, alright, I need to add the blood of a, well, I haven't done that. I haven't added the blood of a powerful vampire and deliver the chalice. I haven't done that. Where am I? Yeah, it is gross. Alright, now I've got to go back. Yeah, so sadly... I get that? Ooh, okay. I missed some stuff. Or, oh, okay, wait a minute. This is new, isn't it? Wait a minute. No, it isn't. Yeah, we came this way. Okay, going the wrong way. Yeah. Oh! Wait a minute. What are you guys doing here? Guys? So I could just escape? That's brilliant. Should we go vampire? I'll just heal like this. Just wait. That's true. That is actually true. Oh, he's getting fed up with my shenanigans, you know. He's not happy about it at all. No, mate. No. Okay, good. Ooh. Yeah, but, I mean, was it the wrong way, though? Really? Because I could have just left without fighting them. Like, what do I lose? Apart from a shortcut. Did I? Why am I not getting this? Why am I finding this? I guess because this is all just happening autonomously. I'm playing no part in this. Now I've added the blood of a vampire. Right? Apparently that's just happened. Okay. Good. The vampire blood boils in the sunlight. Perfectly good throw there.
Need something?
I need your blood. Alright, maybe if we turn into a vampire then. And then... Oh god, this isn't good. I don't think you even know. I didn't notice. But that's not my fault I didn't notice. Like, nothing happened in the game to say, right, now you're filling the chalice with the blood of the vampire. Yeah, I know this one hurts me. Like... Yeah, you did nothing but kill some people and touch in a red spring. Yes. I mean, I know I touched the red spring, which filled it with the water. I missed the part about the filling it with vampire blood. This isn't the right button. I don't think this is the right button. Or the right form. Maybe we should just press until wait until it's dark, right? Because I've only got raised dead and vats. I don't and bats, not vats. We'll just wait until night time, I think. Yeah, click the guy. Yeah, well, I just clicked him to loot him. That's what I was looking at. Okay, like that long, I guess. So I need to find sleeping people. The red mist. Oh, vampire seduction. Does this man look like he could seduce anyone? Right, I wonder what that is. Let's have a look. Magic, won't it? Be a power. Creatures and people up to level 10 won't fight for 30 seconds. Wow. You're swooning. Swooning. You're seducing you? Well, that's cool. Yeah. Very seductive, isn't he? Alright. You got all the stuff some people crave? I mean... I'm not... Sorry, I'm just gonna freaking travel back. Well done. Okay, thank you. No, I clicked to drag the map. I think that works in The Witcher. I wanna. No. Interface. My God. All right. Hello, Lieutenant. We hunger. The seductinator. I don't know, so how are you? Are you a vampire? Are you really gonna be guarding the, you're not really gonna guard the door, are you? No, no, we're not. No. No. Okay, I got the really important thing.
Ends here in Castle Volkahar.
You sat around eating and getting fat. See, I don't understand. So what I don't quite get is why we were sent to do that.
Can I assist you? You know I live to serve.
Got the same conversation.
No, I don't need anything right now.
Over and over again.
Stop asking.
So what? Because, I mean, he's got... This guy, hello, just a game nerd, has got an entire coven of vampires sat around doing nothing. But I'm the one... I'm the new guy. And, he's like, right, go and get this really important chalice for us. Because you're the main character. Like, there's no story reason, as far as I can see, why we're doing what we're doing. And there's no, like, prove yourself thing, right? Exactly, right? But... And yes, okay, we are the Dragonborn, that makes sense, but equally we could not be. So again, there's just a bit of... you know, it's Bethesda going, well, this guy's important because he's the main character. You know, the player's playing him. So everyone in the game knows that he's important because the player's playing him. I'm like, nah. But anyway.
I see you have returned.
Yes.
Lord Harkon will be pleased.
Not if I don't have the chalice with the blood in it. By the way. By the way. How have I kept the blood in this? We've just traveled. Look at this, right? It's cool how that's changed. I like this. This is good attention to detail. How this now actually has blood in it. Like, that's really cool. But like, Grumpus isn't the most careful of people, right? So is the blood? I mean, obviously that's what's happening, right? We cannot actually tip the blood out of this. It's important. Clean film around it. Yeah, I know. It's just like, I just imagine that we've taken the cart back from Riften. And just the whole way just held this in our hands, just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. You go over like a rock, it's like, oh, no, wait, no. But we made it anyway. But yes, like, okay. Could it not have a lid, right? I guess it wouldn't be a chalice then. It would be like a, well, like maybe a jug. Why can't we have a silver jug? That would have made more sense. Anyway, I guess chalice sounds cooler.
I see you have returned. Lord Harkon will be pleased.
Right, am I supposed to know who these people are?
I assume. Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
I maybe should have spoken to people a little bit more. I just kind of left, didn't I, thinking that no one would be able to have anything interesting to say. But I guess I was wrong. So that's my bad. I should have chatted around the vial, the silver vial. Yes. You know, the silver flask, right? I killed them both.
As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord
Yeah, I should have spoken to people, so that's my bad.
Galmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the Chalice for himself. By ensuring the Chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it? Good to see a new face here. Especially one that isn't attached to an elf. Between you and me, there's too many of them. Can't trust a lot of them. Never could. Want my advice? Avoid getting wrapped up in Vingalmo's schemes. He's after the throne, and he'll kill anyone that gets in his way.
You don't trust Vingalmo?
Of course not. He's an elf, isn't he? He'll cozy up to you.
Casual racism.
On his words to get you to lower your guard, to use you and throw you away when he's done with you. You'll watch yourself around him.
What can I do to help?
Speak with Garen Moretti. He has something for you.
He doesn't actually. Wait a minute. What does he?
All right then.
Has he gone? That was a. Wasn't he just there?
There's plenty for all. Sit down and enjoy yourself.
Okay. Oh, delicious. Yes.
There's plenty for all.
Lovely. Silver goblets.
Never ends here in Castle Volkahar.
Probably smells mighty bad.
Leave me in peace. I hope you find life in the castle to be to your liking. Farron is so good to me, allowing me to be his assistant.
Oh, I can sell here. That's good, actually.
Do I have something that interests you? I always wish to be of service.
Okay, good. Let's see. Sell things. The crossbow is good. Force one bow, we're using it. Alright, we're using that. Okay, so I don't think we have that many. We'll sell that. not really our style, is it? Well, that was fun. Yeah, fine.
Whatever is required. I'm happy to do whatever is asked of me. I only wish to be useful. Often I take on tasks that Garen or Farron find distasteful or beneath them. If I can remain useful, those above me will see fit to keep me here.
Okay, bye.
Until next time.
I think my father wanted to see you. Have you talked to him yet?
No, but at least we have a conversation now, and we can ask him, you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
Well, that's why I asked, right?
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
No. Oh, I would guess it came from a Daedric. No, he wouldn't. No.
The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
Okay, so how did you become a vampire?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
Okay, so it sounds like maybe you didn't weren't entirely willing or whatever.
I'm not sure it's really your place to judge me.
I wasn't
Judge
judging.
us.
I wasn't judging.
My family has its problems,
Okay.
but they're our problems. Let's just move on from here, okay?
You okay? Seem a bit touchy.
Don't.
Okay, I guess
Just
not.
leave me alone for a bit.
I guess you are then. That chat went well. I'm glad that went well. Yes, I am pleased. I'm pleased that went well. Good.
Life here has many advantages. Oh, I'm sure I have something you'll find useful.
Potions. Oh, I forgot to check the other guy can put. Oh, potions. Potions of healing. 1. Plentiful healing. Why have you got potions of cure disease? Well, possible. I guess that might be for your thralls. Yeah, since we're all immune to disease, right? Like, why? Like, I'm never going to use any of these. Like, ever. Potion of glibness. It's not going to happen, right? Hello, successfully lost. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Like, water breathing, possibly. One-handed weapons? Nope. Skooma? Sell that. Sell it all. All of it. Thanks. 7,000 gold? Cool.
All right then.
Don't healing pots hurt and dead? No. No, we used them just now, so no. Hello, York Morgan. How are things? Ah, you're a bad, naughty person, aren't you? Yes, you are.
You'll be a welcome addition to the court, I'm sure. If I may, let me offer you a piece of advice. Be careful who you trust. Not all of us have the court's best interests at heart. Orthiolf, for example. He'll tell you he means well, but believe me, he can't be trusted at all. Keep that in mind, will you?
He said the same thing about you, you know. Yeah, that was in Divinity Original Sin. Maybe across like more games than that, but I just know it here because in Original Sin 2 at least, you can play as undead, and they're immune to a bunch of stuff like poison. But also, I guess some people don't like the fact that they're undead, and healing harms you. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. So why can't he be trusted then?
He claims to serve loyally, but he really covets the throne. He sees himself in charge someday.
What you also?
His ambition will justify any actions. Put your faith in him, and you will regret it, I promise you.
So I think this conversation, right, this well, is exactly the same as before we left.
Until next time.
So we haven't really missed anything. The fingerbone lockpick still. Yeah, it kind of makes me wince a little bit. I'm a bit like, ugh, right? Winter hold. Has he? Really? Bernhoff in Riften seems to be... Alright, that's not here. Okay, right, fine. So this is the only quest that we have for Dragonborn. Nap time. Nope. I hope there's some really cool vampire armor that we get eventually.
I hope you find life in the castle to be to your liking.
It's a bit... It's alright, I guess. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna have a bit of a fireside chat? Nice decor.
Ah, you are here. Good.
Hi. This is romantic. Why don't I get... Hang on. Why don't I get a drink? Just a minute.
Ah, you are here.
No. No. You need to treat your guests better than this. Which button is it? Not that. Oops. Whoops. I accidentally turned into a vampire lord. It's like X or something, right? E. Okay, thank you. That was... Oh, God. Controls. Difficult. Okay, let's... Had romantics with... Yes. My potential love interest's father than herself. Okay, let me just... Can I take the... Can I take the goblet? Can I take this? Okay.
Ah, you are here. Good.
Perfect.
Ah, you are here. Good.
Oh, there we go. That's fine. What I need. You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything.
No? I mean, doesn't he already... I mean, what? If he doesn't trust me, why did he send me after the Chalice? Because if I'd have lost it and one of his rivals had got it, that's like disastrous for him, apparently. So why send someone who's A, new, and B, doesn't trust, like, is completely untested to start this storyline off? It seems like there's a bit missing, right? There's a little bit missing of where you kind of prove your loyalty to him and that kind of stuff. Like some more mundane kind of tasks, like gathering cattle, right? Like there's a village nearby, and they've sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'll shut up. What did he say? What did he tell us? What? Oh, he's given up. Okay, we'll start again.
You are here.
I love how he just gives up. We're going to start again. I love it. I love it. Okay, sorry.
You are here.
Right.
Good.
I do want to do that tutorial again because I've forgotten a bunch of things. Okay, you wanted to speak to me.
Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth.
I counterfeit.
I did not tell you everything.
Dawnguard's not nearly as good as Dragonborn. Well, having never played Dragonborn, I don't know. I was saving it for. You like Dawnguard a lot more. Okay, sorry, it doesn't matter when you can be a vampire and fight dragons. Duly noted, Paisley. You're right. You're right. I thought so.
Good. Strong instincts.
Grumpus trusts no one, so
serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you.
like AFK.
Come now, and hear my proclamation.
Oop. You gotta follow, apparently.
Scions of the night, hear my words.
Oh, right.
The prophesied time is at last upon us. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls...
One of them?
We must find a moth priest to read it.
How many have you got?
I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here.
They're not really false if...
Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders.
Yeah, what do you mean false?
Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers.
Okay, it's not there anymore. Still. Sorry.
Anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now and carry out this task. This is my command.
Okay, he's getting his other minions to do stuff. That's good. That's good.
How you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
I get the feeling I'm the one who's going to find it, right? He's hardly going to tell the truth. No. I mean, all I hear here is complaining. So I mean, I don't know. So slightly aged scroll. So the Elder Scrolls, right, are supposed to be like these objects of legend, right? There wasn't one, as far as I could tell, in Daggerfall. There wasn't one in Morrowind. There wasn't one in Oblivion. And like in Skyrim, they're just kind of like just jumping out of people's pockets like spoods. And yeah, it's just like they're just fancy books in this DLC at least. Well, yeah, but they are in the, well, there's one in the main quest as well, though, isn't there? And the main quest kind of involves, there is one in Oblivion? Whereabouts was it? I mean, I'm not doubting, I've just forgotten. The Thieves Guild. Oh, I've never done the Thieves Guild. I've never done the Thieves Guild in Oblivion. So that's why I didn't know. So it's not even, so it's part of the of a guild, right? Part of a side quest, side mission, if you like. The Oblivion Thieves Guild was awesome. Ah, since I missed out. No, I mean it's cool. I have no intention of going back to Oblivion. Okay. But yeah, all right. So at least the dude, at least Hakon has got his coven to actually do stuff now. I think that... Sorry. I think that this quest, though, just playing for just for the first time, should be before the Blood Chalice one. Because I think what he should do is... This should be the first quest, I think. And then you find the Moth Priest, and then you prove yourself to him, and then he sends you to find the Chalice. That makes more sense to me. Do you have any ideas?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you.
What?
I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
No. Me no like you. Wait here. No, I will actually bring her along. What do you know about the Elder Scrolls? Because Grumpus, even though he's like used one for the main quest, and I think the main quest use in Skyrim actually makes the most sense because of all time travel and all that kind of stuff that you know and interplanar type stuff. I guess in Skyrim, you know, it makes sense. I have no real objection to the Elder Scroll being in the Skyrim main quest, but you know, we're just kind of like throwing them in there because it's like, you know, in the Elder Scrolls 6 there's probably one like in every house. But what do you know about them? Because yeah, Grumpus has forgotten.
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot.
You had one on your back!
You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight.
Fair enough.
But no.
Okay.
Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
You saying you want to learn about me? This is far too sharp for Grumpus. Well, that doesn't make sense, right? You don't learn about something by sleeping with it. So what it should be is you don't want to learn about me. But anyway, doesn't matter, it's fine. I'll have to give... we'll say it.
Not at this rate, no.
Oh, come on. We should part ways? No? Trade things? No? No, okay, that's a sore subject. Okay, we'll just go. Okay, right, hi. We've got a friend.
Petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Okay, lovely. Good for you, mate. Oh, we got... Hang on. Did we get a level up? Don't we have a thing to spend? No? Where would it even say that? I guess we don't. I'm sure I leveled up. Didn't I? No, I didn't level up. I got a skill up. Anyway, this one. Okay, let's go into quests. Oh, okay. Locate a moth. So we could ask carriage drivers, ask innkeepers in cities. Visit the College of Winterhold and ask about them. Oh, I think that's... Starry Sky is pretty. Yeah. It's not as good as Morrowind. But yes, it's nicely done. And you see how it's the warrior? So these are warrior skills. So the Nebula is a warrior. This is a mage. And that's a thief. So I really like how they kept that. That's really cool. Yeah, that's nice. Oh. Ooh. No. Ooh. Well, I can. But it's only a crappy little dagger. No. Lot of effort with your skills. Yes. So the interface in Skyrim, or at least vanilla Skyrim,
I saw more than enough political maneuvering,
which is what this is pretty dire. But it's to do with controllers and stuff as well. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it hurts. Okay. Well, we're just going to fast travel anyway, though, aren't we? So yeah, I don't want to.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of...
She doesn't sound that distressed, does she? We should really just not be in the sun. This is rather unpleasant. I'm kind of boiling alive. Just letting you know. I get the feeling that the College of Winterhold is where we need to be for this. We could maybe do like... We can say that we get in the boat like down to Dawnstar. And then ask in a tavern there, just to kind of see what happens. So you're hated and feared. Oh dear. Guess we won't be asking around. Well, you can deal with the dragon on your own then. If you all hate and fear me. So we pretty much have to sneak into someone's house and go omnoms, right? Something's definitely happening somewhere. Oh, there's the dragon. Oh boy. Carry on. Go and eat the village. Go and eat it. It's no? Is there a sheep over in this side of the valley that you really need to eat instead? Oh, there he goes. Yep, it's having fun. Okay, so with the distraction of the dragon, yes, this is perfect. I can now... Mind you, you'd think the dragon would wake everyone up as well, wouldn't you? Surely there's people asleep in this house. No? No one's asleep. Well, we can steal their monies. No. Oh, it's another... Well, it's Skyrim, isn't it? Oh, it's another dragon. So it's... I was just wondering what time it is. What time is it? We can check on the map, can't we? It is... Okay, yeah. Might be a little early. It's 9 o'clock at night. Rawr. Maybe being here is a bit of a mistake. Alright, I'm looking for an inn. Looking for an inn. A tavern? Like, we're sneaking and picking locks. It does, yeah. Yeah, you are immune to disease. We did check that earlier. Why is no one in bed? I guess, you know, the dragon is upsetting people. Just a little bit. That's gonna be a tavern or something, right? Oh, the dragon's having fun.
Divine sakes, Gone. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
There it is. Alright. I don't think the Elder Scrolls Vampire Scout is dead, so they're not. No.
Can't sleep well, no matter...
It's a curse. It has
I'm no one special. It's a minor...
Yep. Local quest. Yep. Hello.
Need a room? Don't worry.
Had any rumors lately?
They say Fallion and Morthal has studied vampires. Draugr and all matter of undead.
Really?
See ya.
Another quest? Oh, right. So if I want to cure it, that's cool. So we can do this as a vampire, and then we're like, actually, I don't want to be. Of course, if we're going to kill the sun, then we might want to remain a vampire.
Has been breached.
Hey, Cage. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Can we get a shout out for Cage if there's any mods in chat? Hi, Coffee. What were you? What were you streaming today? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for joining. Okay. Any more rumors? Doing good. Found. Oh, you're playing Morrowind, eh?
Room. Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it.
Lovely.
All right then.
So you don't know anything?
Something. You think that's normal? Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
I don't. I just did. I just walked away from him.
Beetle thinks drink on the job. Well, what does it matter if I do, huh?
Is that garlic hanging there? What, in the inn? Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
Aren't they just? Aren't they just becoming like the Dawnguard?
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
You. Oh yeah, great job, guys. Well done. Awesome. Awesome. You don't hang out your garlic? Well, it's because we're vampires, you see, we're vampires, so...
Can't sleep well,
so surely the garlic should be like there, but of course it depends.
I'm no one special. Just
Where's the garlic
minor
anyway? Here? Oh yeah, there.
pickaxe for his drinking money.
I can't. It's... I read garlic bread then. I'm like, that's not garlic bread.
What troubles you?
Yes, indeed. Anyway. Change the brightest torch in the... No. No.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend.
Yeah.
Seems everyone in the town...
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know. Level 17 druid. Hello, Lig Mark. Well, garlic's doing a bad job. Yeah, I don't think it affects... I don't think it works the same in this as it does in, you know, Bram Stoker, for example. Is this a fast travel thing? It's not, is it?
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain. I don't buy all that talk about ship captains having to be stern and
We'll say that it is. Okay, we take the ship.
crewmen to enjoy.
We're going to take the ship for 20 gold, apparently. That's all it costs to travel across the land. And we're going to take the ship. We're going to travel across down here. Across here to the college. Well, Winterhold. Yes. So somewhere around here. What a mullet. Hey, there's nothing wrong with mullets. There's nothing wrong with mullets. Maybe I'm doing a backdrop with vampire if I want. I am a vampire.
I used to be like you. And I took an arrow in the knee.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm not being a very good vampire. It's true. Right, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Someone's got to be asleep here. Yeah, he said the thing! He said the thing. So, I have a story about that. I was very, very confused, because during...
Sorry, could you describe the smell?
When that came out, when that first happened, right, and first exploded onto the internet, I was playing Morrowind. You know, I was let's playing. No, why is no one asleep? And so I uploaded a Morrowind video, right? And then suddenly, everyone was saying, took an arrow to the knee, took an arrow to the knee, took an arrow to... I got like comments saying, oh, the arrow to the knee, just take an arrow to the knee, took an arrow to the knee. And I'm like, what is going on? And I like, have I said something really dumb in this video? Have I just completely misspoken and said something really, really odd? And so I watched the video again, and it's like, there's absolutely nothing about arrows and knees. What is going on? And it was just like, no, people had just heard arrow to the knee, and we're doing the arrow to the knee. Ah, hello. Feed, nom 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 nom. I don't know if I want to do that, but anyway. Let's go. Because I might have wanted my vampire powers, really, mightn't I? I don't know. And so that taught me that A, you know, a new meme, and B, people are complete sheep. And we'll just post it on the internet on a video that has nothing to do with taking an arrow to the knee. To feel part of something. And I thought, how utterly sad. Hello?
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
Cool.
Until next time.
Yeah, I don't want to know that. So we're a member of the College of Winterhold because really boring now. That's kind of cool, and that's because we cast the spell Light. Dark Brother Vampire. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. So we mentioned the garlic thing. That's pretty neat. Hello, college mates. Oh, we're gonna go see our orc friend, aren't we? Yeah. He's gotta know, right?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Let's go.
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
Wow, I love it. It's the most aggressive barbarian ever. It's like, you better like a book or I'm going to beat you up. I love it. You take it very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
I need to find a moth priest.
A moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a moth priest for?
To destroy the sun. You know any?
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that.
No.
He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Okay, so you'd have thought that Dragonbridge should be fairly close to us. Let's see where it is.
I believe I've made myself rather clear. You may be...
It's really not. It's really not very close at all, is it? Why would it be? Why would it be? It's all the way back over here. That's the issue I have, is that it makes no contextual sense. There's like, oh yeah, he was just here. You might be able to catch him up, and he's the other side of the freaking country. It's like, I'm not going to catch him up, am I? He's going to be there waiting for me. That's not catching someone up. Anyway, yeah, so we've gone from like here to there to here, and on the other quest we were here, we went down here to there, and all the way back up here again. It's like, come on, just there's no need. There's no need. Like, going to some other area should feel like an adventure, right? It should feel like now we've got to go further than we did before. Now there's a journey happening. But no, everything's on the other side of the map. Okay, right. Well, 2 weeks later, we have to ask at the map. Ask at the map. The problem is having a fast travel system is the core of your quest design. Yeah, there's no sense of moving from place to place. Yeah. Release everything. In Dark and Slang's first area, all their quests are there. Yeah, I mean, it's... There is no sense of, oh, I've got to go all the way out there. I've got to... Nowhere's far apart from anywhere else. There's no distant, hard-to-reach areas. You just click on the map and you're there. It's a shame. Alright, recently visited Dragon Bridge. We're going to ask people. Ask people? Oh, that involves interaction. Ugh. You're a people.
If you're looking for a room, you want the 4 shields.
I need a moth priest.
A moth priest? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Hello, Simple.
Try asking one of the guards.
Thank you. Asking one of the guards, huh?
Alright then.
Asking one of the guards. So long as he's not like, stop right there, criminal scum.
Those rebels better not try coming to Hofingar.
A moth priest?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers.
Not long ago.
He didn't stop. Just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Not long ago, huh? Search along the road. Okay, alright. Hello, horsey. Oh, our stalker horse. Oh! What's going on? Okay. Oh, there's a scene of an attack. An attack has been seen here, yes. Poor Harthy. Oh, poor Harthy. Oh. Oh, there's a vampire. What would a vampire be doing here? Why is there a vampire, Serena?
So far, this hasn't been too bad. Gets lonely exploring by myself, though.
Eat horse. You can. Ooh. Well, isn't that lucky? There's a note. Read the vampire's note. Alright. Will do. I guess it's in here? No. It's in books. Makes sense. Excuse me. Hi, Bodo. Von Ragnar. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, totally agree. I guess it's a good thing we're playing Skyrim in between Morrowind, because it's a really nice to compare and contrast the two. I mean, I know I mentioned Morrowind a lot. It is one of my favorite games. I think that I'm fair in giving it its, mentioning its shortcomings, but it's cool to see. It's interesting to see how things have changed between the two games. All right, I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forebear's holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will from Malchus. God, that's an awful lot of information in a very short amount of time. That's really useful. Is Morrowind my favorite game? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, if I was stuck on a desert island with one game to play, I would pick Morrowind. A desert island with one game to play and possibly an internet connection, so I could download mods. Of course, then you wouldn't be stuck on a desert island. I know, if you've got an internet connection. A desert island with a computer and electricity. Then yeah, I would. So obviously I am biased. I can't help that. We all are. But anyway, yeah, with Starlink, yes. So prepare an ambush just across the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Fourbear's hold out. Now, we have no way of knowing where Fourbear's holdout is, unless Selena happens to know something about it. We have no way of knowing. Do you know where it is?
Yes.
Do you have anything to say about this at all? No. So how are we going to find it? Let me check my, like, this is just a name for a cave or something? We might have to go ask in town. This might be a side quest in itself about how we're going to find. Oh wait, it's just there. No, it's just there. We just know where it is. At least at least it's local. At least it isn't all the way down, like it's not here. But yeah, I can't help but really love the game, right? It's just stop asking sensible things. Now, admittedly, it would be a bit of busy work to have to go back here to there, ask where it is, to then go back here again. It would be busy work, right? It is a pointless step, but it's a massive step, because how does your character know where Fourbear's holdout is? How do they know? The locals would know, because it's local to the area, but you don't. So, you know, they could also have Fourbear's holdout be up here, and like, have it be on the way, so you're not going backwards and forwards, so it doesn't seem like it's a wasted trip. You know, ask at Dragon Bridge, then go there, because it's on the way. But no, we just know where it is, because we're Dragonborn. We just know, right? It is, yeah. Wow, they've murdered this caravan as well? That seems a bit much. They were like, damn, wrong caravan, whoops. Let's read the merchant's journal. You're right, Simple. I'm not really saying that's a better system, but it's more immersive. Like, you know, better is subjective, right? But for me, immersion is a big part of a role-playing game. So that's why I do prefer that. But, like, you can get stuck in Morrowind and not have a clue where you're going, and that's really frustrating. I had that in my last series of it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, just, you know, the southwest of this main city. That's where I'm supposed to be going. Like, what? That doesn't help at all. Yeah, just I know, right? How you doing, Casper? Welcome in. Yeah, the clairvoyant spell is a good concept, and I wish that had been used more. At least that tomb was near. Well, what they mean, the one that we're going to? But they just made it useless. You're right, Simple. Yeah, you're right. Because someone coded that. Someone spent some time on that, right? Someone, and it works well. Like, it's a really well, sort of, you know, mechanically useful spell. But then they made it useless. You're right. And so you can use it. Yeah, it is useless because you need to have the that quest selected in order for the spell to then move you towards it. So then it is pointless. Yeah. So it's a shame. But this way is okay. I begged my husband not to go, but he just wouldn't listen. He said if he delayed the shipment even another week, the Legion would find someone else to take it south. Let them keep their blasted money. The road to Whiterun is dangerous these days. Everyone knows it. So many caravans have been attacked. So many travelers vanished into thin air. Some say it's only bandits, but there are rumors of worse. Goblins, ghosts, witches, vampires even. 20 years we've been married now, and I can't bear the thought of losing him. I'm not letting him go alone. Not this time. We live or die together. Mara preserve us. So one thing about the shorter notes is that at least you read them. Like, there's an awful lot of of notes in Morrowind that I frankly just skip because there's too many of them. And you kind of have to keep things flowing a little bit when you're streaming. But yeah, they're I guess bandits got them. Although the bandits didn't loot anything, as far as I can tell. They didn't search this knapsack where I got that thing. So all I can think of is that these vampires attacked this, thinking this was the Moth Priest. Oh, actually, no, that's over there. Sorry. Anyway. I am running, yeah, completely vanilla. Not even special edition. The game has held up pretty well. We've not got any lag or anything, which is nice. But yeah, Casper, completely... unmodded. In every way. It is a beautiful game. You can't deny that. Like, the graphics go a long way to help the immersion. And then an MP does or says something and it's ruined. Still. Is it over here? That's it. Okay. And one really cool thing is that this does look like a cave, right? That's a cave right there. It's not... There's no door to it. It's a cave. I think the animations especially do a lot for immersion. Yeah, they're... still, yeah, I think it definitely holds up. Yeah, definitely holds up, 100%. Although someone did come in last stream and said, I can't believe how ugly this is. And I'm like, I guess it's relative, right? You know, I guess it also depends how old you are. Frankly. All right. Ooh, that's interesting. This is, look at that, this is freaking awesome, right? Are we gonna go killing things in this? It's great. It's great. I love it. Yep. There's a dude there. Let's go.
Where'd you come from?
Sorry, dog.
Done and done.
I didn't know my item had a charge.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
What? Oh wow. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm not a very good vampire, really. I'm still sticking to my axe. That scared me. I bought the so launch date and managed to get the receipt dated. Oh, nice, well done. 11 minutes past 11. Well done. Well done.
Who's there?
Yep, come on. Oh! Oh, Dawnguard. That's not what I expected. They have an armor troll. Oh, armor. Armor.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, watch it. We're in combat. Yeah, you handle the undead creepy stuff. For me, it's hammer time. I like the undead. That's kind of cool. The Dawnguard armor. I don't think it's very appropriate to wear it, you know, roleplay wise. I mean, oops. No, I don't want it. I don't want it to. Oh, wrong button. All right, fine. We'll be a vampire for a little bit. I don't know why I can't go into first person with this though. It's pretty annoying.
Those vampires put up a hell of a fight. You think they turned him?
I don't know. Maybe. Won't know until we get him out of here.
This is awkward. Oh, hi.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know how to go into, I run out of magicka. Yeah, I don't know how to
The whites take you.
use my claws. Grumpus is back. I love the fact that he takes heads off with his hammer. Sneak, no. Hi, Malchus. Why were you hanging around with Waystone Focus? That's not important. With the Dawnguard. Dawnguard hammer does additional damage to vampires. Carrying too much. So I'm currently using that, so and it's just a better hammer. I think I might drop this. Yeah, we're just carrying just a lot of stuff like that weighs 4 or 5. We're just carrying so much of that. Alright, fine, I'll pick this up. Oh, the castles, yeah. Looks great. Yeah, see, it's oh. Yeah. Only weighs 1 though. Books? I don't think so. I mean, our character cannot read, I don't think. But Selena can. Serena. She can, so she can do the reading for us. This is Grumpus, barbarian. He does not read. So you read for me. Well, we're supposed to go over there, but let's have a little look at. I'm sure I saw another area to go. Maybe not. Alright, so I guess what happened then is the vampires brought the dude here, turned him, and then the Dawnguard came and killed the vampires. Alright. Is Grumpus from Baldur's Gate 2? Yes, it is. Yes, it's Grumpus Gro-Smash Face. Yep, same character. Reoccurring character.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will stay.
Why you need killers? No, we're friends.
Knew I had something.
I got him. Amazing. Oi. Use your vampire seduction power on the Moth Priest. Okay, here I go. I'm using my vampire seduction. So, the question was posed earlier, who could this man, who could Grumpus Gro-Smash Face seduce? It turns out, it's this dude. Feed him! Feed on him, sorry. Do you mind? Command him to go to Volky Castle. You!
By the divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you.
This is cool.
What would you have of me, master?
Can't we do some other stuff as well? Alright, go there.
Certainly.
Oh!
Where can I find this castle?
See, that's cool. Right, at least he asked. Okay, that's nice. That's really cool that he's at least asked where it is. Off the northern coast of Skyrim, due west of Solitude.
I will set out at once then.
Okay, cool. And we also have to go there, so... How do you think things are going?
Do you need something?
No, I'm just gonna, like, just saying hello. Just being friendly. That's all. You're not gonna mark it on his map. I should, shouldn't I? So yeah, cool area. I guess we shall also fast travel there then. Whee! Ow. I did, yeah, I just gave the Morrowind style directions. That's true. And down here. I mean, he'll be fine though. He'll be okay. I guess my only question is, you know, what did this place used to be? Why build a castle inside a cave? That's true, running water. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like, it's cool. Someone spent a lot of effort doing it. I know I shouldn't. I should not wonder such things. He's a half-dead old dude? Well, I think he's all dead now, isn't he? Ah, vampires! Alright, let's go. Let's head off. Let's leave. Let's go here. So this, I think, should have been the first quest, okay? You travel around with Serena and get bond with her, and then you return here and he says, you have proved capable. You have found and enthralled the Moth Priest, and therefore, because you've enthralled the Moth Priest, Harkon kind of needs you because he needs the Moth Priest. So he's like, okay, right, now go and find the Chalice and stuff, right? So I think it's muddled. I think the quest order is muddled, and this should be first. This should be the first thing you do, and then you go and get the Chalice. I don't really find a reason why it should be this this way around. Oh, hello. Well, you're in a bad part of the neighborhood, aren't you? Yeah, which is not where you should be at all. I mean, well done on finding it, but you're never going to report back. Surely a scout should be kind of stealthy and just observe. But, I mean, the Dawnguard are at least getting close, if not here already. And one also thing that I'm kind of curious about is, the Red Guard guy. You know, he may end up being like the main boss now, or at least a large obstacle to overcome. And that'd be kind of cool. Now, why is everybody here? Shouldn't they all be exploring, looking for a Moth Priest? Why has nobody moved? Surely, you should all be out and about across the length and breadth of Skyrim.
Where have you been, Vingarmo? No, stuck in a book all
Who's talking?
I'm surprised. I didn't even think you knew what a book was, my brutish friend.
You do well to watch that tongue, elf.
And you do well to be more careful of whom you engage in witty banter.
No, well, those two were, but we definitely got that kind of relationship between them. Who are you?
Can you feel it? You're now so much more than you were before. Time was I could barely hold my own in the Companions. Now I could slaughter them all without a second thought. And I'm not half the vampire Lord Harkon is. Truth is, I'm better with a forge than I am with claws or fangs.
Hi, Rennis. What you got for sale? Not you, Rennis.
Protection never hurts.
This lady. Yes, we get rid of this kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of it. That's all we can do. Yeah, you don't have anything for us at all. Such a pity. Such a pity. My Skyrim crashed, decided to jump on your stream. It crashed? What? You should report it to Bethesda. They'll definitely fix it so it doesn't crash anymore. Was it modded? Was it like rather heavily modded? Not that it matters, it'll still crash, but anyway. Hello, Luther Harkon.
Well done. Somehow I knew it would be you and Serana who found our moth priest.
1,500 mods. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of mods. That is an awful lot of mods. I have made the moth priest my thrall. No one else loved the... I know, right, Simple. I know. It'll be curious how he reacts to this. Whether he'll be pleased or not. So in my opinion, he should not be pleased by this. A few tweaks to a perfect game. Because, you know, he needs the moth priest for his endeavors, but I've got him. So let's see.
Yes, I see that. I trust his capture.
Lukewarm, shall we say?
Difficult to task.
Dawnguard. They tried to stop me, pose no threat. They fought well, but not well enough. And they nearly killed me. No, we're totally going to be like, they were no threat.
I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams. Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
You see, now I have the power to coin a phrase. Yeah, this is completely unmodded, not even special edition. This is the first edition of Skyrim, and with no mods. No mods at all. But yeah, I'm the guy now, right? I am the guy. I hold all of the marbles. I have all of the decks of cards. You know, how does a nice smile? Yes. Good teeth. Good. Ready for some bloodshed, beast? Then let us shake our under together. That was vampire for good puppy. Oh, are you following me now? Wow! Oh my God, we got a puppy!
I have done as you asked and traveled here.
Yeah, I know. I got a puppy though. Oh my God! Oh my God! We got a puppy. I didn't know we could get a puppy.
I wasn't informed of any such thing.
Oh, I see. I just assumed he'd sent for more of us. How awkward for you.
We got a puppy. That is no. What do you mean it's no puppy? Why is it not a puppy, Lost? Tell me. Got a puppy and a girl? Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Look out, look adoringly looking at me. Why can't you do that? You kind of do, I guess. Oh my God. Because it's a really brutal dog. Look how adoringly looking at me with its undead, unblinking eyes. The girl being the moth priest. All dogs have teeth, right? And I'm sure that dog teeth actually look like this. It's just most of them are you know, hidden, right? Just because it's half of its face is eroded, like rotten away. You're so. This is what dog's teeth looks like, right? Multiple teeth? No, well, maybe a few extra, but still, I don't think these are just dog teeth.
I wasn't informed of any such thing.
Right? When a dog bars its teeth, this is what it looks like. Anyway, I think you're adorable. Come on. Come on. And don't you let anyone else tell you anything. You're adorable. Okay, here we go.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
Okay, good. Right, I've got a new task for you, Thrall.
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
New task, Thrall. Read old book scroll.
Ah, yes. The Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
Start then.
Of course, Master.
Hurry up.
Now.
Oh, you have it?
Please be quiet. I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one.
Barry,
the voice
hello.
fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
We're gonna find 2 more Elder Scrolls? Yeah, Elder Scrolls are just it's books now, right? That's what they are. They're just books. Come on, puppy.
Well, where have you been, Vingalmo? Nose stuck in a book all day.
Hello.
That was not as you
Secrets of boot power is going for the eyes. Yes.
Even so, you did
Got like 5 at home. To find out more about Ollie's Bow, please subscribe to our monthly Elder Scrolls service for $9.99 a month. Corvus just stole the Oriel's bow for fun. It was in Gorskate, and he just found it by accident. Whoops. Do you know where these other scrolls are?
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long. And
right, so you get one, I get the other. If you look for your wife, I will get the other one. Makes sense, right? You know? No? You're gonna do nothing. All of these people are gonna do absolutely nothing.
Squabbles here. I have lived far too long to be bothered with them.
Maybe. I mean, there we go. I mean, as far as we know, I mean, the 2 that are squabbling will probably make an appearance at some point. But yeah, like he himself is gonna do nothing, right? Right, in order to complete Oriel's Bow, the Moth Priest Dexian indicated that 2 other Elder Scrolls would be required. The first scroll foretells of interactions with the dragons in the history of Nerd. Can we just go and ask the frickin'... Oh no, Pathnax, he disappeared, didn't he? The second foreshadows a defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, let's talk. Let's have a chat with. Actually, that's a different quest. Okay, Dixon's reading of the Elder Scroll has given rise to more questions and answers. Not really. Mothpriest saw a vision of a weapon called Oriel's Bow, but Sarah and I need to locate the 2 more Elder... Why? Why? Okay, alright. Oh, now you want to talk? Should we talk across the candlelit dinner?
Do you have a moment to talk?
Oh, now you want to talk? Yes.
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls.
I've got it, thanks.
I think I know where we can start looking.
Why didn't you say something earlier? What? This is like the first opportunity she could have possibly told us. So... Okay.
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father.
Oh, so we're supposed to be alone right now. Okay. And maybe we are. Maybe we are. But I know, right? Been 15 seconds, woman. Yeah, you don't trust your father?
It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So anyway, where's the Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went. You've been telling porkies.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search.
A church.
Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything.
Like Mara or
But
something.
the way she said it. Someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Somewhere he would never search. Down the back of the sofa. First place you look though, right? So it sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides,
His pockets.
I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking.
The laundry basket, because he never did that, did he?
Any ideas?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Hiding with the god. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Somewhere like that, somewhere so like holy and some yeah. So that's exactly what I was thinking. Was that she'd be hiding in a holy place, like with you know, Temple of Mara or something, or with the Dawnguard. So yeah, literally anywhere outside of the castle. Well, that's what I thought. Grumpus would not think that. Grumpus would be like, maybe she's here in the castle. I mean, these are all kind of okay-ish, but this one's the sealed away like you were?
I don't think so.
No?
She said she wanted to stay awake
Yes.
because the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
So now that we have the dog, we get this in the background. Always. Because it's right there behind me. So we might as well get used to it. I guess she'll be immortal in the game, but I don't think the dog will. Hiya, Rook. Been a little while. You been alright? Good to see you. Grumpus could also be breathing, right? Is it the dog or is it Grumpus? Well, it is the dog, but we can say it's Grumpus if you want, right? Maybe in the castle.
Wait, that almost makes sense.
Oh.
I used to help my mother tend
Oh,
the garden
the Undercroft.
All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Pretty good. Probably haven't been here since Easter. Oh yeah, speaking of which, things are going good, thank you, Rook. Yeah, pretty much same as always for me, you know. I'm just playing games on Twitch and entertaining the masses. Hello, Deadbeat. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. So, at Easter, like pretty much in a month's time, I'll be doing a 24-hour live stream for charity. It's something that I do every year and have done for the past 8 years or so, and it's always a great success and just very enjoyable. So I'm going to start mentioning it now because Easter was mentioned. So join me for that. It's going to be on, I can't tell you the date. It's that time of year again. Yeah, about a month before it I start mentioning it. So it's going to be on the Saturday. I don't know what date it is, like the 9th or something like that. Yeah, 24 hours of games and stuff. And sorry. Hey, doggy. Oh, she's sat down. Okay. Oh, there's no. Oh, can I sit next to you and we can? No, I want to. No.
We need to find my mother, Valerica.
Okay, so
She'll
she's hiding
definitely
somewhere in the
know.
castle.
And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Yeah, we found that little undercroft place, you know, the bit with the dock. So friendly. I told you, yeah, it's a friendly looking dog.
The
You're
last
right.
time I saw her, she said that she'd go
Somewhere safe, somewhere to be searched.
Somewhere that my father would
Oops,
never
wrong button.
search.
They didn't know where she
The
was.
last time other than that,
Yep.
but the way she said it. Someplace
Sounds like she was being cautious. All right.
When I can't.
Yep.
Besides.
Yep.
Any ideas?
Yeah. What about hiding with a Dawnguard?
I doubt my mother would waste her time with those fools. They probably would have tried to kill her, and that has a way of souring relationships. Any other ideas?
How about right here in the castle?
Wait.
Yep.
That almost makes sense.
Yep.
I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Pretty risky scanning around the castle, though.
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
How can we get in without your father noticing?
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the
There
island
is
that was
indeed.
used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle.
Yep.
An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Do you have a key? It's locked, you know.
Come on, it's just around the side.
I know. I've been there already. I found it in my explorations. Yeah, oh, we're gonna get... You okay swimming? Yeah? I hope so. Yeah, it's over there. So we've already cleared this out of enemies, which is handy.
Yeah, just around this bend.
I know! I've been here before! Oh, it's gone. Oh, this bend. Alright, okay.
It doesn't look so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but, well, bigger.
Okay. Ah, you're right. Yes. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, the game does the game has the game has great atmosphere. It looks great. It really does. And yeah, it certainly invokes feelings of cold and winter. Absolutely, they do a great job of that. Yeah, we can go in there now. Guys. Kill! Kill the skeever.
Done and done.
Yeah, well done, but I wanted Gammer to kill the rat. So far, the dog has failed. Alright.
The old water cistern. On some days, this would smell just... Be glad you weren't here. Who's there? I'll teach you.
Good dog. So she has, yeah, hounds on guard, which makes sense. Ooh, skulls. Ooh, gold. Oh, more gold. Ah, come on. It's like, I reckon it'll be like 7 gold in this, but I want it. Oh, maybe it's not even there. Oh, such a tease.
Yes? What did you need?
That's trapped. But Grumpus doesn't care.
Yes?
That's the worst trap ever. I set it off on purpose and still didn't get hit by it. Many skulls, many bones. Neat.
Who's there?
Sorry. Need to say this is an incredible game. Even after 11 years, but Ibsy's man. You do get Siren's Day, if not addressed by a Dragonborn, there should be something happening prior like Civil War. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah. So the game like looks great, but it's you know, just a bit lifeless, right? Like, why is there 2 dogs? Oh, you got. Oh, I see. I get a dog, so you have to get a dog. Fine, fine. Like, nothing's happening besides what you're doing.
Who's there? That'll teach you. Take a left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more paranoid. If we follow
Wow,
that
Paisley,
path
wow.
around,
Hi,
we'll find
Rube!
the other switch.
It is awesome to see you. I'm good. How are you? How are things with... What direction did she say? I've forgotten. Yeah, with jobs and stuff, right? She said right. Okay. If you're sure. Many traps and stuff. Okay. Are you sure you said right? Oh, you lied. Well, I mean, we went the wrong way then, if she actually said yes, right? And didn't suffer at all for it. Oh, hello. So, what difference does it make? My preferred difficulty, I mean, I'm playing on Adept, which I think is 3 out of 6, right? And... yeah, I think this is about right for me.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
Oops. Because I'm not playing home run. Oh.
Done and done.
A particularly powerful character. Like, I use hammers and I wear light armor. You know, that's kind of it. So, because I'm so one-dimensional, I do have a bow as well, but I rarely use it. Yeah, I've got a lot of bones here. Awful lot of bones. Yeah, I die plenty. And I have no healing. Cure disease? Come on. Don't need that. Van back on the road. Now start a new job on Thursday. Finish old job Monday night. Old job. Yeah. You weren't there long. How did you enjoy your old job then? It was in a store, wasn't it? A little shop or something? Hide shield. Yeah, healing good. Healing good. Like that. You got a phone call? Did it go well? Was it fine? Oh, hi! Where did you come from? We broke into its house. Thank you, Ma.
Yes? What did you need?
That's cool. Spooder. Yeah, cute Spooder. Yeah. You okay? You good? I'm playing part-time, but struggle of 39 hours a week, getting pretty bored without already. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Wish Skyrim had a locational damage out of the box. It would definitely add the intensity out of combat. Yeah, yeah. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Got a bed for my mother in a care home close to where he lives, so I'm preparing to move up there. Oh, that's good. Oh, your brother. Okay, right. Yeah, hopefully that improves things for you.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
I don't really know what you expected.
This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Aww.
This was my mother's garden.
Oh, she's talking.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait.
Oh, the sundial. That's cool. Good, Deadbeat. Good. Yeah. Gravestone? No?
Something's wrong with the moon dial here.
Moon dial, sorry.
Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Is there? Is there? What about... Are we not bothered about the gravestones? Apparently not. Nice bit of character development for her, though. I like that. Alright.
I'm telling you, there's something the moon dial.
You're gonna do that until I've solved this, haven't you? What's the most broken item in Skyrim? Lockpicks! I like it, well done. Oh, I've got to find the crests. This is... okay.
I'm telling you, there's something strange.
Unless we pick them out of here. Tell me it's not just going around collecting them and then putting them back in. Oh my god, it is. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Maybe though, maybe you can put them in the wrong order. So, like, I've got a half one, right? Which should go here.
I'm telling you, there's something
I
strange
know,
with the
I know.
moondial.
But what if I try and put it somewhere wrong? Oh, actually, that might be right as well. Like here, because there's a half one there. So I put it there. It's not going to let me, is it?
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moondial.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Fine. This is Skyrim. Remember? Sorry. You're right. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. Well, she's not. If she is, it's terrible. Like if they were out of order, like, somehow. I know. Sorry, simple. Like, there's no point thinking, is there? I apologize. Just finding them now, then. At least they're not all pointed to. That would be even worse. Baldur's Gate is free on Prime Gaming! Everyone, stop what you're doing. Stop watching the stream. Stop everything. Go and get Baldur's Gate and play it. I wonder if you're supposed to go in that tower area as well. There'd be some in there. Spiky grass? I'll have some of that. Not finding any more around here. So yeah, maybe we do have to go somewhere else. You're playing right now? Nice. What class is your main character? That's the where we're just being. So maybe we're supposed to... I can't find any more. We're missing 1, 2, 3. We're missing 3. That's quite a lot. If I go down here, I can't get back out again. Hello. Oh, we shall do battle. You know what I keep forgetting as well? You know what I keep forgetting? We got like, oh yeah. These. Yeah, I forget that's a thing. I shouldn't. Oh, hello. Oh! Okay, alright. Oh, we leveled! We leveled! The Ranger kit? Stalker. Stalker, yeah. Good class. Beware opponents. Thank you. You have the CD's version? Yes, indeed. Good. Stop yelling, jeez. Sorry, Casper. Everyone's free heal. Alright. Let's go with stamina. And let's see what we can get. Can't get any of that. We can get this. 25% armor bonus if we're wearing all light armor, head, chest, hands, and feet. The Dragonborn is no regard for silence. You're right. You're completely correct. So that could be good, right? Could be a thing. We don't have a lot of options here. Yeah. Hang Yeah. More damage. Oof. That was a well-timed level, that was. Yeah, just more damage. Just more. Right, who's keeping this lit? Hmm. I'm curious if I'm going to find any of those moon dial things in here, though. That's why I'm here. Me. Oh, expert. Lets you backstab and use ranger spells, I think. Let me check the stream. I could tell you. What, for Stalker? Nice, that was easy. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, backstabbing is really nice with the Stalker. Hello. And you'd probably be like a half-decent archer as well. Alright. So any of those moon dial things here, I don't think there will be, you know. I think they'll all be out in the garden. I just haven't found them. This is just a nice little extra area with some loot in it. Hey, Belleg. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Good to see you. Today, I decided to increase the strength of my blows by 20%. Yeah, Casper. You're right. You're right. Oh, there's one. Okay, so they are around in here, aren't they? It's not looking hard enough. Oh! Well, what a complex...
Clever, Mother.
Oh, yeah.
Very clever.
Yeah, so clever.
I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they
Skyrim's such a
right out of
gem.
the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
This is the first edition of Skyrim, so not even special edition. And I'm with no mods, and I'm playing Dawnguard for the first time. So that's my perspective on things. And I come from the school of showing my age. Like Morrowind's my favorite game. So playing Skyrim like it's well, no, because it's came after that, didn't it? Who would play a top-down turn-based RPG game these days? I know, right? I know. A nerd, right? No loot around here. Worst game ever. There should always be loot under stairs. So like I can respect Skyrim for like what it is and what it does, but I'm also like You know, I'm not like an ultra elite gamer who plays super complex games, but yeah, the way that Skyrim's like kind of derivative occasionally is you know, will be pointed out. Let's say, like that moon dial thing. It's like, oh, that was so clever. Yeah, collect some plates and put them in place, and then the secret passage is open. That's so clever. Oh, that's so obscure, you know? I wonder what this lady's been living on down here. Mind you, she hasn't been cleaning the place very well. Like, up in the north here, there won't be many people anyway.
I've seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
And all these piles of bones and stuff must have been happening for centuries. You think people would just avoid this area entirely, and the vampires would starve to death, or they'd have to go out and find food. Dumbed down? Well, like I do get some of it. I do get some of it. Combat. We'll get Berserker Rage ready, I think. No, we'll do Fusrodar first. But all these are going to come alive, right? Also, dog missing. Dog dead?
Who's there?
Gentlemen! Okay, now. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah, I think now is a good time for, no Berserker Rage there? Okay. It's like a rage! Oh, not you.
Tough day for you.
Is that it? We're done? Stab. Oh, back crunch. Oh, hello.
Where'd you go?
And goodbye. Yeah.
Who's there?
Get wrecked.
That'll teach you.
So that was fun, right? That was fun. Why didn't Dragonborn go to Hrothgar? I don't know, Rennis. Why did Dragonborn go to Hrothgar? I ruined dinner. I'm sorry. Looks like they were just getting ready, huh? All right, let's go back and loot. That was good. I enjoyed that. See, that's Skyrim at its best, I think. Just running in to a pitched battle, popping your buffs, and just battering everyone, right? Fun. Enjoyable. See what the fuss is about? I like it. I like it. Yeah, I did. I completely ruined it. I apologize. Absolutely wrecked it. Whoops. I defend the Stealth Archer build, one-shot everything. I've played Stealth Archers quite a lot. Yeah, I'm fully on board with Stealth Archer. But yeah, like I did Narim with Stealth Archer, Enderil. with stealth archer. Like I've done stealth archers, so yeah. For this one, I mean Skyrim. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna do it. Here I go. I'm gonna go there. Skyrim is a big, dumb game. So, the best way to approach it is to play a big, dumb character. It works! Oh, nice. Nice. No, that was good. That was good. This is atmospheric though, right? This is cool. I'm liking this. Oh, button. Wrong button. Sorry. Can we get rid of the never mind. Never mind. Frickin'.
We're getting close. Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there?
Non-warrior is a hero. Yeah, it's kind of... That's what it does, right? You know, if you play a big chunky bloke with a big chunky weapon, it's kind of what Skyrim does, right? Yeah. Chunky blokes, chunky weapons. I call it a wide but shallow game. I mean, yeah, it's not particularly deep. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, where are you? Are we over here? She's dying. Sorry, I don't know where you are. I've lost you entirely. My apologies. Big Fee plays Big Chungus, whereas Morrowind is narrow but deep. Narrow? I don't think these are like perfect analogies to use. Though yes, you know, the word shallow has been used for Skyrim a fair bit, I guess. Did she run on ahead?
I'm not gonna die like this.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Use it the first opportunity for no reason. Why? That'll teach you. Yeah, I don't know where the dog is. I think the dog died.
Who's there?
Oh, missed. Grumpus, too wily, too quick. Can you come alive? You totally are gonna come alive. When I hit this, you're gonna come alive. There's no... I'd almost be disappointed if it doesn't. In your rage, you struck him down? Maybe. Yeah, this is why Grumpus doesn't have pets. Or girlfriends. Or friends. Oh, what a surprise.
Where'd you come from?
What a shock. I guess the thing with Skyrim is, it never surprises you. You know, it like... It's always... Ooh. Sorry, that was a Grumpus sneeze. Sorry, I'll let you in. I'll let you in, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, pretty much, Casper. Pretty one-dimensional.
you come? Done and done.
Okay. Dark Souls randomizer. There'll be Austin's all day. Yeah, I think that's kind of a thing. Is that Skyrim never. There are some cool. A lot of things in Skyrim are pretty cool, right? But none of them are especially like surprising. Hi, exit. It's good to see you. How are things? Big hammer, plan for enemy. Seems like yeah. I mean, I've got a bow as well, but damn it. But the hammer's working well. I'll use the bow for nice variety. What I find surprising? Ooh, hello. Well, stuff like, you know, there's just the example there with the gargoyle. I'm like, okay, this gargoyle's going to come alive when I pull this lever, and it did, right? There's never a point where I've been like, I pull a lever and something unexpected happened. Like sometimes I haven't spotted a trap, right, and it's kind of like, oh, you know, but it's not quite the same. It wasn't scripted. It's just very by the numbers. Yeah, nice. That was a little delayed, but it worked. Not jump scares, not particularly jump scares, just a bit more like ingenuity, I guess. A bit more imagination, maybe.
Who's there? Done and done.
More twists and turns? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. 69. Couldn't resist it. Well, that was cool. That was, yeah, more like that, right? Come out the goddamn ground. Nice, Grumpus. Go on, Grumpus, lad. Jump scare the bandit camp near Helgen after a couple of bandits ambush you from behind.
Where'd you come from? Leo was unpredictable thanks to his chaotic AI. I bet there's some kind of secret.
Yeah, I don't really. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know, like everything in Skyrim's like a good solid 7 out of 10, right? You know, it's just like a constant. Yeah, okay, it's all right. You know, it's all right. It's pretty. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But there's never a. Not never, but it rarely just goes, you know, ah, it sucks. For us, at least. I mean, it's really good armor, but for Grumpus, armor 59, what we're wearing now, armor 46, so it is better. The immersion is 9.5. Yeah, the immersion's really good because well, we touched on it earlier with that quest that, you know, this the story about 3. Yeah, but I count the story as part of the immersion, you see. You know, if the characters around me aren't kind of doing stuff, or what I'm doing, like, why am I doing what I'm doing? No, if I've got to ask that, then the immersion is lost a bit for me, you see. So it's like the bit with the, like I said, with the cave earlier. It's like, it's in this cave, and we just know where it is because it's convenient for us to know where it is when there's no way for us to know where it is, and so that kind of drags me out of it a bit. Let's wear it. Let's wear the royal vampire. Let's wear it. Carrying too much. I know. Oh god, I've caught chat in the. We're still carrying too freaking much. I get rid of this then. Should I just drop this? Discard it. All right. How does Grumpus look? I forget the button. Okay. Oh yeah, it's very very un-Grumpus like, it has to be said.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we'll keep it for now because the armor we were wearing is like really common. Certain something. Yeah, it's got. I like it. I personally like it. Ladders. But I don't know if Grumpus would. We'll wear it for a while. It's fine. I'm not. That's where we're supposed to go. Definitely. Okay. I wonder if we should have found a switch or something back there. This bit's a bit confusing. Okay. All right. Well, I'll try and pull it. What GPU? It's down in the description. It's a bunch of big numbers. Yeah, if you scroll down, you'll see it. Yeah, so I have to open this. Okay, so something that isn't entirely obvious, which is good. Okay, so I've got to open this. All right, we've got 2 torches here.
We're getting close.
I know.
I'm sure of it.
I know, but it's just a. What do we do here? It literally is a big video card. It is. Yes, it's quite a unit. Well, I bought it. I've had this PC for 2 years now, and I pressed it up again, and it's practically the same price. So, I'm glad I got it when I did. You know, it was during a time where there was very few GPUs, and I was just like, I just kind of like. It just came available, so I just kind of got it. It was there, so I bought it, and I don't regret it because things haven't especially got any better for pricing, really. A little bit, but not massively. All right, so that comes up here. And we get in here, and now it's a dead end. That's where we found the armor. There's a silver sword there. It's kind of cool.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Nothing to do with this, is it? We're definitely supposed to come here because it was a scripted fight with the gargoyles and such. That's my logic of thinking this is where we're supposed to be. Don't think the firewood's anything special.
I gave her credit for.
That was actually obscure.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it. We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, me too, Clink. Me too. Miss Ma. Or Gamer.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
The CPU, probably a motherboard, so I'm wondering if I should just get a new computer and Frankenstein the two together.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's difficult to know. And it depends, of course, how confident you are of building a new computer or installing a new motherboard and that kind of stuff. That comes into it as well. Like, if you think you can do it, it's obviously... have a sit down. He's like, oh, he's talking to chat. I better just wait. Like, if you think you can do it, it's obviously best just to buy the parts. But obviously, if you're a little bit iffy on, like, assembling the main bits of a PC, and, you know, the main board is the main bit, then, yeah, you should maybe spend a bit more to just, there you go. Would have missed that. To get something you can add to without breaking everything. I think we're getting close. You're right, Derp. I think we are. Yeah, so let's just talk about this fireplace thing, because this is really unusual. Hi.
Give it to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for.
So this actually was, right? So I derived this from my time with Thief and such, that fireplaces are always suspicious, right? And it also kind of looks like a doorway, right? Even though it's, you know, it's disguised as a fireplace. It's a weird place to have a fireplace up some stairs when really the fireplace should be here. And there was a scripted fight, so that's why I'm kind of led me there. So but I like how it didn't point me to this. But I could imagine some people getting stuck there. Lesser gamers, obviously. Because you do become numb to the fact that the game just points you to where you need to go. And the game's kind of deviated from that a little bit with this and with the plates as well. Like the moon dial plates. And I do not object to that at all. But it seems oddly out of place. There's a troll skull in a bucket there. You might want to put this to some use. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I'm kind of hoping there's a puzzle with these candles as well. Like there's a pattern we have to follow.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
It's obviously something. Thank you.
There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
What are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
Now's a bit of a good time to chat. Tell me about your family.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough.
Your profession at the moment is working in a mini-market, but as Thursday I'll be a supervisor at a caravan park. Other than that, my real profession is a pisshead. It doesn't sound like you like your parents very much.
It's not that simple. I guess it never is with families, is it? What about you? What were your parents like?
I was just thinking that. What is Grumpus's... What was his parent like? So I was thinking he was just like pretty much just abandoned. I never knew them. I grew up alone. I think that's probably what it's going to be. We were very close. I can't wait to see them again. I don't think Grumpus has a very good bond with his parents. Didn't get along. Best that I haven't seen. I never knew them. I grew up alone, which is because everyone around him dies.
I know how that feels. I mean...
No, you don't.
I know it isn't the same thing, but I was a pretty lonely child myself.
Yeah, but not knowing your parents at all is entirely different than having two parents that are still alive that don't get on. It's not the same. Not the same at all. That's too bad. Do you still feel lonely, or are we helping this loneliness?
Not as much.
Yeah, good.
Let's just keep going.
Oh yes, let's just keep going. Yes, let's do that. I was hoping that we could interact with these candles, because maybe they're part of a clue or something. Well, there it is. We found the journal. All right, so another good thing this is doing, right, is not pointing us towards where we need to find it, right? I mean, there it is, Valerica's journal. And it's not... Oh, there it is. Never mind. Right. I know we can't read. We'll make an exception. The Lusty Igonian Maid, Volume 2 by Crassius Curio. You ready? Act 7, Scene 2, continued. Lifts her tail. My goodness, that's quite a loaf. However shall it fit in my oven? This loaf isn't ready for baking, my sweet. It has yet to rise. If only we could hurry that along. How would I accomplish such a task? Oh, my foolish little Igonian maid, you must use your hands. You wish me to knead the loaf? Here? Of course. But what if the mistress catches me? Your loaf was meant to satisfy her appetite. Don't fret, my delicate flower. I'll satisfy the mistress's cravings later. Very well, but I'm afraid my oven is not hot enough. It could take hours. Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. Yep. Amazing. Hi, Ion Summer. Saucy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we couldn't not read that, right? But yeah, I like how it's not pointing us towards this. It's making the... So, this... Just lately, has actually hazards... Oh, let's have a look over here. Use our loaf a bit. This is kind of nice, I guess. This isn't a balcony, though, really. It's a bridge. But, it's cool. So bad is hilarious. Oh, it's amazing, Sage. Like, that was really well done as well. Like, I appreciate that they've done that, and, oh, that's a chest, okay. It's just as good as the other one in Morrowind. Ooh, a black soul gem, huh? A fine hat. And some fine boots, of course. So I know I'm not taking the thing I'm supposed to, but I'm just having a little look around first, you know. Grumpus isn't particularly interested in all this kind of stuff, you know. Like, whatever. Not his sort of thing. At all. Okay. Here's a wardrobe. Yes, but sometimes wardrobes have skulls in them and all that kind of stuff as well. 27th, last seed. Harkin's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses so much as to listen to a word I say. I become less of a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. The next day, I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small, simple sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only a few seconds, I'm confident that with a proper formula it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whether I assure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkon's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here, forever if need be. The 3rd of Hearthfire. I've done it! After wasting thousands of gold coins and components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I am combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and following me into the soul cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified vol salt, and soul gem shards. Using the proper measurements, place the above in the silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the soul cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serena and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible. So her mother locked her away. Oh, and it's not telling me what to do. It's even better.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
We've read it though. We've read it. We made it quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed.
Laboratory!
She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire.
And she kept gargoyles around?
Not that I ever saw.
Well, she did.
My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
What? You talk about being lonely a lot.
Well, growing up the way I did, you get used to it.
Right. And do you still feel that way?
A little bit. That's one of the reasons I wanted to come with you. But what about you?
Well, me? What about me?
Do you get lonely?
Grumpus?
Are there people in your life?
There are no people in Grumpus's life. I'm married. I try not to rely on others.
Does it bother you that I'm here?
Why can't we just say no? I'm used to a little more quiet on my journeys. Grumpus does not cry. Grumpus does not have friends or anything either. How you doing, Snow? Welcome in. A necromancer? I'm glad you're with me. We're gonna get it on.
Me too. Anyway, this is all very touching, but don't we have some more important things to worry about right now?
Oh, yeah, I get so excited. Whoops.
We had a journal or something.
All right, so we need some stuff. All right, did we take that? Oh, I'd leave it there. All right, let's take it. So we need bone meal, void salt, and soul gem shards. Okay. Oh, maybe we need to... Oh, now we take it. All right, and then it's going to tell us. All right, fine.
Any luck yet?
Found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
No. Okay, fine. And now she... Because Grumpus can't read. So she will then read them and read them aloud. And then he said, what's this song can?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Elevenante, how are you? How are things? Hiya, Skink. Sorry, I haven't seen you. don't remember. I thought wasn't interested in jumping your bones. Oh well, you didn't play Grumpus Gro-Smash Face, right? Hey, Skink, right? It's all you weren't Grumpus. That's just it, dude. That's it. Right. Did she care where you souls went?
The Soul Cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the Soul Cairn itself.
But when you're as much man, Orc man, as Grumpus, right? It's the teeth. I mean, it might be, right? But I mean, it's just something about it, right? It's something that's just irresistible. Alright, if she made it here, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal.
Yep.
If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the Soul Cairn.
And she'll be able to use her blood because she's a daughter. So that's cool. That's cool. I like this. I'm a big thumbs up for me on this. This is really good. What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Damn it.
What is the matter?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Called it!
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Are all those ingredients here? Maybe we should...
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okay, and thankfully, like, bone meal, gem shards, void salts, it's nothing that would, like, rot away or anything. So, we're just gonna find it, right? Glass, Barrett's ashes, or there's an ear, skeever tail, Daedra hat, I don't know that. Bone meal? Not finely ground though, is it? But maybe we can actually make that. More bone meal? Yeah, okay. A bee? Frost salts, no, we need, well, I'll take it for looting, but we need, void salts. Void salts. You know Grumpus isn't very good at this, right? Q Carol, I hate portals, right? Found the crystal beings in the DLC, really interesting. Shame I didn't explore them more. Okay, right, well, I guess we'll find out. So we need fragments, don't we? Oh, that's okay, so it's a specific thing. Right, it's a specific thing
those ingredients?
we're gonna find. Okay, not yet, just a minute. This DLC does have a lot of collect stuff quests. Okay, I mean, oh. Nice. If we got everything, cool. No, wait. What else do we need? Finely ground bone meal. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna take these anyway. I mean, Grumpus really should just be taking absolutely everything and be like, oh, it's in here somewhere. I can see that working. But I don't mind most quests in the end.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
Yes, I am. You want to help? You want to give me a hand? No?
Having trouble finding...
Yes, I'm fine. Yes, I am. I'm having trouble. Oh, there it is. Yeah. What was I saying? I mean, most quests when you like break them down are fetch quests, right? It's the context of it that's important, I think. Where have you gone? Oh, you're there now.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
I want to ask you something first.
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
I think it sounds like she was pretty selfish.
She wasn't always, but I think you're right. She was practically smirking as we left home, almost like she was proud of herself. Like she didn't just want to stop my father, she wanted to stick it to him too.
What until we find her?
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Don't you worry about it. Let's get that portal open.
All right, here goes.
Rado. Rada.
Ancestors.
Nick.
Created a portal of the soul. Incredible.
That's pretty badass. Oh, hello.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
You want to tell me about that thing you just did?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra. It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
Why was your mother so fascinated by it?
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
And what are the Ideal Masters?
Nobody really knows.
Okay.
As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it.
Then how are you sure they even exist?
I've read stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them.
Fools like your mother?
You give the Ideal Masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Fools? Why do you say that?
Because most of the stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead.
I'm
ready when you are.
Ready when you are, Serena. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. We're going to go down the stairs. I missed that. That's my bad. That was my bad.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Rachel K, thank you very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. Sorry. Yeah, so we're going to have to go into the Soul Cairn. Next time! Because it's time for me to go, I'm afraid. Sorry, everyone. Can't overplay this. Far too much fun in one day. So I'm going to call the stream there, and we can. I know we can pop in there and have a little look. Whoa! Okay, and the King, thank you very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. Congratulations, you got the Moshin Xenomorph, which means absolutely nothing, but congratulations anyway. Thank you for the follow, Rachel, and hello, hope you're doing well. Kind of bad timing that I am going to call it a day, but I will be back playing this, oh god, Chaos, on Monday. Just calling it a day, Chaos, I'm afraid. Just going to wrap things up. It is really rare, yeah, it is. And etching towards 5,000 followers as well, by the way, guys. We're not quite there yet. I know it'll say 5k for you guys, but we're not quite there yet. So thank you very much, everybody, for the support. It's been really nice, and it's been a good stream. I very much appreciate it. So like I said, Monday we will continue this about the same time. So if you guys can join me for that, if you're watching on the VOD, then I shall see you there. Doodle.